between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Now at the plate, here is Raimel Tapia, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Raimel Tapia.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a flare down the line, and that'll get down for a base hit. Dustin May comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 85, Dustin May. Batting second, the left fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Owings now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Justin Turner will be next. The 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting first, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Story picks it up. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the belt, the pitch. Max Muncy is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2 pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Story, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Two and two.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. One out, nobody on. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Crone stands at first with one out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
At the plate now, Colton Welker, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 home. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon, lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. 1 run is scored.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Line to the right side. Oh, and he can't hang on. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, the
Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. First pitch of the AB now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. Runners at second and third with two gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Will Smith. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting 7.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Blackmon is under it. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Batting 8.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Chris Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. And now in the box, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
To short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So one away now in the Colorado third, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. And he'll step off and try again. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So 2 out, nobody on. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First delivery to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate is Chris Taylor. Previous history with German Marquez. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. First pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak roller right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2 out, nobody on. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. The 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers. Striding in for the Rockies, C.J. Cron. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Cron, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season? When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 35.
Digging in next, Elias Diaz. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses. Ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate now is Colton Welker. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here comes the 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockies are out in front, 2-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Justin Turner, and they could use a spark from him here.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First delivery to him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch still.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0-for-1 with a run batted in thus far. And now the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Next up is Max Muncy. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back,
Next to hit, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Most notably, he said they have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff that's getting thrown their way. They've yet to get a hit on anything other than a fastball, so he said they're going to continue to see pitches dancing all over the place until they prove they can do something with it.
Thank you, Heidi. Ryan McMahon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Garrett Hampson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-1, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for Colorado.
So stepping in is Raimel Tapia, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set, and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Into the box now, Chris Owings, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, A.J. Pollock.
The designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
(2-0) to the Dodgers DH.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Up next, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Now back, the right fielder, Mookie.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit sharply on the ground. Story plays it in to second for 1, and he is out on the tag.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Here's Corey Seager, hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price.
Right.
First delivery to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
So next to hit is C.J. Cron. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for C.J. Cron. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Elias Diaz. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Colton Welker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. And that will end the inning. Rockies strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. 4-3 Colorado. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. And now the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ryan McMahon. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, here is Garrett Hampson. It was a walk in his last trip. And a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now that.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And it remains. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up Will Smith.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Michael Givens is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. At the plate, Edwin Rios, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Tapia is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, A.J.
Striding forward now is the DH, A.J. Pollock. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Owings will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Striding in is Chris Taylor. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. From the stretch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Chris Owings.
The left fielder, Chris.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Trevor Story steps in now. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Popped him up. Smith is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they hang on to a 1-run lead. 4 to Scott Oberg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
Leading up
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
The right fielder,
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Now the 2-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering. Now the 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1. This is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner. And now the first pitch. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quiet. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Now here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And he makes the throw to first. Cron is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Elias Diaz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next to dig in, Colton Welker flew out last time up. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Robert Stevenson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And now here is Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Popped up. Welker has a play. 1 out. Digging in will be Max Muncy, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he fouls this one off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
So now to the plate, Edwin Rios. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. David Price claims the win out of the pen his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.